Hi guys, DevilHunterXYZ, and I'm back with more Final Fantasy VII. So, at this point, I am just... Well, I got my hands on Cloud back to his normal self. By normal, I mean his actual true persona, not the fake Cloud that we've been knowing up to this point. So he's back to normal, and at this point, just still try to continue with this, the current objective, which is to try to stop Shinra from obtaining the huge materia. And of course the next destination will be over in Junon. I tried my luck at the gold saucer. I almost like I'm gonna just cut out what I cut out my playthrough on that one. Me trying to do the battle square. Unfortunately, it didn't go too great. I only went through it once and completed it, and unfortunately, I tried a couple more times after that, and I ended up just failing. Sad to say, I think I'm just a little bit too. I think my level's still a little bit too far off, so I'm gonna have to make up for that later on. I mean, I could maybe try again after I get through the underwater stuff in Junon. Which, spoiler, yes, we're going to be going underwater pretty soon. Okay, any news? I haven't seen Priscilla in such a long time. Who is it? Cloud. You stupid idiot, making me worried like that. Were you really inside the live stream? Yeah, I was. You need to take better care of yourself. After all, you're gonna be my What? You're gonna be my groom one day? When did that happen? Isn't she still a... I think she's like, what, 12 or something? Well, I don't know. She's still a kid. She's still a kid, just saying. I think she's gonna be like, what, 12? Something like that? Okay. No Mr. Dolphin? I guess I'll just go up here. Guess I have no choice but to pay the 10 gil. Shinra forces are out collecting a magnus materia from Junon's offshore reactor. Once they've safely recovered it, they'll bring it here to the airport. You better get out of here before then. They won't want anyone getting in the way. Huh? Me? I'll steer clear too. Gotta watch all the action from here. So much for doing your job, I guess. Any scenes playing out here? Kind of wondering. I don't know. I just don't know if there was a scene that was supposed to be playing out here or not, but I remember there was a scene showing off one of the Galinkas being, I remember there was like a scene of one of the Galinkas taken off. I just don't know when that was supposed to play. Deathstroke. Try morph. I guess anything to help me level up, right? Ooh, okay. Cloud is not doing too great. Okay. I'm just gonna disable it for right now just to see if there's even a... I don't think there's a scene or anything. I just gotta go back and look to see when that scene was supposed to trigger, or if there... I got a feeling I probably already missed it, to be honest. I have no idea. Looks like the military is finally gonna collect the magnus materia in Junon's offshore reactor. Once that's done, they'll bring it here to the airport with the rest of them. Then it's off to Rocket Town, aboard the Relinka. Better stay frosty. Better stay frosty. Okay, I might as well just keep going. Is it just me, or does it feel like something's missing? Yeah, I can... Yeah, no doubt something's missing. The giant cannon is gone. Yeah, what the heck happened to the cannon? Alright, show me how those drills paid off. Ready, charge. Hey, not that way. You're running right toward the offshore reactor. Okay. Which is conveniently where I need to go. Don't mind me. Hey, how about whoever survives gets to take her on a date? Alright, you're on. But, what if you both get smoked? Come on, man, don't talk like that. Go finishing touch. Those go to... there goes two perfectly good suitors. Hey, back to your post. We got trouble. But I'm so sleepy. For Junon. Ready to fight? Oh, I'm tired. Let's go with Goblin Punch. I don't know how Goblin Punch is supposed to deal damage. Choco Buckle. I think Choco Buckle depends on how many times you've escaped from battle. So I guess technically, if you want to get the maximum amount of damage, you would have to run away from 9,999 fights, which that would take forever. Up. I just wanted to pet the dog. Got withdrawal leveled up. Ah, got like 2 seconds to just walk. Banish. Just banish, yeah. Just straight up, no, just straight to get rid of the enemies. Please evacuate immediately. The security system. It's such a random enemy. Oh, come on, I was right in front of the safe spot. I'll try to this other one. Escape. That's such a trippy effect, I can tell you that. I mean, you just straight up canceled the entire fight. Although that, how much did I eat up in my MP though? I kind of forgot. Or at least I don't think it was going to tell me. Oh, 16. It's actually not that bad. 16 just to get out of a fight. So that, well, I mean, because you can normally just either run away from a fight, which is not, doesn't always work, and if it does, it, well, I mean, it mostly works when it has to, but you know, except for like scripted fights, and then of course it just takes a while depending on the fight itself. Well, then Banish was almost 100, but pretty effective though. Okay, I am going to save. Okay. Actually, there is a... I do have the morph command. I'm just thinking there is technically a way for me to get a certain item for later down the road. I just gotta get the right battle to happen there. Okay. Wow, that took some time, but managed to do it. Alright, I'm just gonna go back upstairs and save real quick. Okay. At the very least, I got the guidebook, which is something for the traveler back out in calm. Alright, let's keep going. Going underwater. Oh, come on, 2 seconds and I'm already getting tagged. I don't know how I'm missing with Cloud. Okay. Oh no. Alright. Just keep at it. Always got 2 different subs. Let's go with Magic Breath. See what this thing's doing. Well, I mean, it obviously gave the huge materia to the sub. Yeah, it just transferred over there. Let's see. Of course, enemies. Your Cloud. Yes, it is I, Cloud. Okay, not much of a challenge. At least Magnify leveled up. No way you're getting the Magnus materia. These grenade shots are kind of a little bit annoying. So they did come. We can't let them have the magnus materia. At least a little different. Offshore officer. So much gunfire. God. Finishing touch. Let's see. Huh? The magnus materia. Whoa, a UFO catcher? They're gonna load it on that sub we saw. Gotta go after it. Are we too late? What are you doing? Get over there and help load the cloud. Looks like we made it. Barely. You want me to do manual labor in your dreams? Hand it over, or deliver it to Rufus. What's it gonna be? Sorry, kids. I don't got time to play with you. Nothing matters now but the magnus materia. Boss fight. And kind of the one of the more, I would probably say one of the more annoying boss fights. Shoot, that did a lot of damage. They call it the transport armor. Well, in the original game, they did call it the carry armor. Let's see. 45, 24,000, weak to lightning. Actually, can I steal anything? Nothing to steal. Let's see. The left arm is also 45, 10,000. both arms are at 10,000, so... The thing is, you probably should consider getting the arms out of the way first, because the transport armor can technically not kind of remove a character out of the fight by grabbing them with the arm, which is almost the same thing as just losing a character. But if you manage to destroy the arms, you get them back. Final heaven. Talk about overkill. Thundaga. Okay, how about if I use Trine, since that's all an electrical basic attack, so should help. Yeah, exactly. Exactly what I was talking about. Well, at least I was able to get Yuffie back. Both arms are gone. Although that means he can still do the Lapis laser, though. God, it still does such a huge amount of damage. White Wind. Definitely gonna hit again. Kind of just overkill since it only has 700, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I got the God hands? Okay. Damn, the submarine. My magnificent magnus materia. We've got to hurry after it. So, what did I just get? The God hands. I mean, not bad considering it increased my attack, but like, man, it just maxes out my accuracy to 255. Wow. But unfortunately, I'll have to lose 2 materia slots though. Question is, what can I lose? Actually, also, does it, okay, at least I do have materia growth at the very least. Right. Okay, I'm gonna just remove magnified earth. Put steel and ice. Then equip the God Hands. I mean, I still do have the Premium Heart, which is Tifa's ultimate weapon. But I'll probably say that for a little bit later. The Clarion. The Clarion? Don't exactly remember that one. I think it was probably Sid's weapon. I think. Oh no, actually there's a weapon for Kate Sith. Gotta resort to stuff here. The Azure Glaive. Okay, that one has to be for Sid. Obtain the Water God Scale Key item. Ah. Alright. That's something is... Okay, that's gonna be an item I'm gonna need when I go back to Wu Tai. Which... I mean, it could be something I could do actually after this, so maybe I might do that. Why are the troopers just fidgeting around, though? Like, they don't know how to open a sub? It's them. We'll never surrender the ship. Grenade. Oof. You want this sub, you're gonna have to pry it from our cold dead fingers. A bit of strong statement, don't you think, sir? Pincer attack. Oh no. Oh wow, that was a lot of damage. Whoa, what is with these strong grenade shots? Holy cow, man. Beta. Kind of overkill, but I like it. Alright, I'm gonna just save here. Access the bridge. Damn it all. There's no way out. I don't want to die, sir. I've got too many regrets, sir. I still haven't struck that special pose in a real battle. Oh yeah? Then now's your chance to do it. Show me what you're made of. Yes, sir. Final training commence. Yes, sir. There you go. Now there's nothing to regret. Charge. Guess we got a battle. I'm assuming I'll show you how it's done. Here I come. Yeah, so I guess it's to assume these are the same soldiers and commander from back during the parade. Ah, that was easy. Yuffie feels it, so is Cloud. Remember, they both have motion sickness. I think probably Yuffie's is actually worse. Somebody else take over, please. I'm losing it. These cramped little rooms, the shaking, all that engine noise. What do we do? All this effort to steal a sub and we can't even pilot it. Oh, it's moving. Man, this sucks. Figure something out, Cloud. Right. I guess driving it will help distract me. Just leave the rest to me. How does this work exactly? So, now what? Guess I'll read the operations manual. Submarine operations manual, beginner tactics. Familiarize yourself with control placement. Okay. So it's kind of like a plane. Up is to descend. Down is to ascend. Y'all left. Y'all right. Okay. Move ahead. Fire torpedoes. Okay. Yeah? Yeah. Mission objective: a red submarine laden with the magnus materia is currently en route from Junon's offshore reactor. This boss submarine is being escorted by a fleet of Shinra Navy vessels. Furthermore, reports indicate that numerous mines have been deployed around the sea floor. These mines can only be detected using special Shinra sonar technology. Refer to the corresponding display to confirm their positions. Enemy submarines can be detected once in sonar range. Position yourself in front of one to lock on, then press the switch to fire a torpedo at it. Pulsing columns of light will display on the sonar screen. The icons at the top of these represent mines. Colliding with a mine will inflict severe damage to the ship, so proceed with caution. Clear conditions: sinking the red boss submarine carrying the magnus material will result in victory. However, you only have 10 minutes to do so. Okay. Position yourself in front of an enemy submarine. Once lock on, marker turns red, fire torpedo. Concentrate your attack on the red boss submarine. Should you lose sight of an enemy, press page down to sweep the area with a sonar. Time to pilot this thing. Everything seems good to go. Mission commence. This switch. Primary monitor on. Changing display mode. Oh. Okay, trying to... Okay, this is a little bit different than before. 10 minutes, huh? There's so many freaking mines. Oh, missed it. No. I'm not gonna lie. When I used to do these submissions here, it honestly took me about maybe like 10 minutes. Oh, I mean, it would probably take me like 10 seconds to really finish it. Okay, that was quick. Honestly, it would probably took me 10 seconds to finish this mission, considering the sub was already in front of me as soon as the mission started, and I just nailed it with just torpedoes. Finished it so quickly. I had to actually try it this time since it was a little bit faster. I obtained Shinra's newest submarine. Phew, we did it. That magnus material has sunk to the sea floor, which should probably keep searching for it. Attention all Shinra submarines, please respond. Attention all Shinra submarines, please respond. Must be a Shinra broadcast. Come in, number 2. What is your status? Number 2? That must be us. I saw it written in the corridor. Right, let me give it a shot. This is Shinra number 2. All clear here. Roger. Transmitting new mission orders. Report to Junon submarine bay immediately. The magnus material will be transported via the airport. All unoccupied units will be assigned to guard duty. Over and out. The Junon airport. We should make it if we hurry. We'll come back for the magnus material later. It should be safe on the seafloor. Prepare to ascend. Does that mean my ears are gonna... Oh god, I hate this. Rising up. You can embark and disembark at any time. At any interlink, an in-link like this one. Okay. Are the alarms gonna go off? I can still hear the alarms. Okay, I think the audio is kind of glitched up. I can still hear the alarms. Alright, yeah, let me do this. Hold on. Okay. That's a little bit better. Yeah, I don't know why the audio was glitching up and I could still hear the blaring sirens. I just ended up having to just reboot the game. No idea why that was the case, but yeah. Anything else these guys had to say? Not again. What's with the ruckus up there? I wonder if that huge plane's getting ready to take off. Okay, maybe this was the cutscene I've been waiting to try to see. The magnus material is loaded and ready. All that's left is for me to watch it take off. The Relinkas... Is that remember Relinka? Relinkas? The Relinka will get it where it needs to go. crew's gone. Like I said, I'm pretty sure those were the guys. The guys I took out in the sub, I'm pretty sure those were the same people that were doing the training stuff during the parade, along with the commander. Looks like the military's finally gone collecting. Finally gonna collect the magnus materia in Junon's offshore reactor. Okay, well. Let's see. Yeah, this is what I was looking for. Damn it, the magnus materia. Should we go after them? But we don't even know where they're headed. Sure we do. Rocket Town. And they did say they were going to Rocket Town next. So we might as well, right? Might as well. But you know what? I did manage to get that the water scales thing item from before, so I think I'm gonna probably take a quick trip to Wutai. I need to use a tent. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that battle mode was enabled. Weirdly, I haven't fought anyone yet. Okay. Gonna quickly head over to Wutai. So all I gotta do is go back to the gods up here for the Dai Chao monuments. Ice was born. Your water god skill shines out. Alright, so I can try this again here. Steel as well materia. Adds a steel attempt when linked materia is used. So, it's not too bad, I guess. So depending on what type of material you use, you can also steel at the same time. Which, honestly, in that case, I might as well just combine the ice with the steel as well. I could. Might as well. Kind of makes sense for Yuffie to have something like that since, yeah. Obtain the paper crane. I'm assuming that's gotta be something from Yuffie, yeah. Might as well. I kind of wonder if they actually are like paper cranes or whatnot. So that'd be kind of something. Actually, yes, they are paper cranes. Okay, well. At least I managed to get that. Alright, I think I'm gonna probably change out my team for right now. Maybe Katesith and Vincent, I guess? Fortunately, there's no materia growth through the Clarion. Okay. I guess that works. Guess at this point, I'm gonna go out of my way to get the materia that's that was sunk. I'm gonna have to get it eventually, so I might as well just get it now. Oh, shoot. Whoa. Of course, that had to be right in front of my path. Oh, actually, no, that does remind me. Seeing the emerald weapon, it does remind me, though. I did get the guidebook from that enemy. But I need to go back to Calm. don't remember which house it was. Maybe this one? No. Wherever that old guy was at, I think it was probably this house. Gotta be okay. If it was one of the 3 houses. Whatever the old guy was at, I don't know. Yeah, there he is. These past few days have seen the world turn upside down. First that meteor blocking out the sky, now these giant monsters prowling around like they own the place. So many of my friends dead. I'm thinking of going on a journey to pray for the departed souls. That guidebook, a map to the underworld sunk along with a foundered ship, the desert rose, a wasteland flower that blooms once a millennium, and the earth harp, a soothing instrument that claims the hearts of all who hear it. Isn't there anyone who can bring them to me? I do have the guidebook, though. Well, that'd be. That's the guidebook. How about trading it for my aqualung materia? Aqualung? Okay. Sure, why not? I guess they call it the aqualung, but in the original game they call it the underwater materia. Here you are, one underwater materia as promised. Okay, he just called it the underwater materia. So which is it, aqualung or underwater? Prevents drowning underwater. Which, I mean, it's really only used for just the fight against the emerald weapon. That's really it. I mean, there's not even a way to increase the level. Kind of. I mean, there is technically a way to increase the level of it using unconventional means. But since you only use it for one fight, it's kind of almost practically a useless materia. But the whole point of the underwater materia is just to get rid of the time limit when you fight the emerald weapon. Because normally you have 20 minutes. Which I guess I'm to assume that the characters are just holding their breath for 20 minutes. But yeah, so you have like 20 minutes to defeat the emerald weapon. So the whole underwater materia is just supposed to eliminate that timer. But honestly, if you have a good strategy on how to defeat the emerald weapon, you really don't need the underwater materia. Okay, well, everything looks dark and dank. So really, at this point, I can face the emerald weapon if I really want to. If I really want to, but not really worth it. Not yet, anyway. Such tranquil music, I can tell you that. Well, my question is, so much open space, and yet just no battles to really do besides the emerald weapon. Makes it seem so unnecessary. Either way, here's the red submarine. So this is that boss sub we sunk. What a ride that was. Makes me want to hurl just thinking about it. Magnus materia successfully recovered. Object appears to have sustained no damage. Well, that's a relief. Hooray. I can see it taken off somewhere. think I'm gonna probably take a little shortcut, or detour, I mean. Because there is the sunken Galinka ship. This is a Relinka, one of Shinra's airships. What's it doing at the bottom of the ocean? That's a good question. What is it doing here at the bottom of the ocean? Obtain the grass cutter? The heck's this supposed to be? Judging by the Mako generator, maybe some sort of lab? Ah! Oh, I should have put wear ribbon on. God. Yeah, I mean, this area is where some of the more obscure enemies are. Wow, that's a lot of damage. Although, I mean, some of these enemies here actually do, stop hitting me. Oh, Jesus. Great. Kate's is spinning like a maniac, and I can't even control Vincent at this point. Okay, can I just revive Cloud real quick? Whoa, shoot. Come on, man. Oh, thank God I missed. Get up. This battle's turning pretty bad. How am I supposed to get out of this situation? Stop hitting me with the tentacles. God, that was a failure. Yeah, I really should consider just using a ribbon. I really should. I mean, protective ring only gets me so far. I'm gonna change that out to... I guess I'm gonna change that out to maybe... I could use a ribbon. I could use the ribbon. Hypno Crown. Poison Rings, maybe? Make elixir. The escort guard, which... don't know what that one was. Nullifies lightning, earth, water, and poison, and is only meant for men. It's not bad. A little reduction in my defense, but it's not bad. Ah, come on. Back attack now? That didn't really help. Unknown. Jesus Christ. These enemies are tough all of a sudden. How about Comedior? Chain attack materia. They call it chain attack, but the original release called it the double cut. Chain attack makes normal attacks a multi-hit attack, which I can, if I can get to the flurry. Well, it's bullets and it is flurry. It used to have been just 2 times and then 4 times hit. I mean, I do want to use it. Question is, what do I change? Maybe I could just get rid of the Comedior for the time being. Do chain attack. Blitz. Unsettling touch. Kind of caused sat. What the hell? Oh my god, I have so much damage. Oh, what a combine. I was really going for combine. God, I'm so huge. Luckily, he's missing every attack. Ooh, Slap does a lot of damage, though. Ran out of MP. Okay. Unfortunately, no one else gets anything. Give me another fight. Give me another fight. Okay, at least I'm somewhat getting some AP for my attack. Oh, granted, it's not really doing anything for my... I thought it would work if I combine MP absorption with the chain attack, but it doesn't seem to be working. Sad to say. Because I know the death blow does... Granted, I know death blow works for the HP absorption, but I was kind of wondering why the chain attack is just not going to work. Sad to say. I don't know why it's just not going to work. The Turks. You again. Can't seem to stop running into each other. This airship was carrying priceless cargo weapons and materia developed specifically to counter Sephiroth. Unfortunately, it got downed by a weapon and sank to the seafloor. Pass off the goods. We need what's here to take down Sephiroth. I'm afraid this will be our final goodbye. Your meddling ends here. Another boss fight. Reno and Rude once again. Neo Turk Light, that's not good. Aqualung. That Neo Turf Light is so... It's gonna be a problem. Maybe I cast regen on everyone. Casting Cure, huh? You gotta learn when to give up. Magic Breath. Looks like time to go. So that's what this airship was carrying. Cutting-edge Shinra weapons. Let's check it out. This must be the cargo room. Mega Elixir. The Longinus. I think that is supposed to be a weapon for Sid. Ugh, those lick attacks. That's... I don't think I've ever seen it done that before. A lot of strange enemies here, but they're pretty good if you want to, I mean, it's a pretty good spot if you want to try to morph for some, well, to do some source farming. Pretty good. What a mess. Got the Hades materia, at the very least. Like I didn't really do anything with Vincent. The Lunar Curtain. That is... I've never seen that one. Cast mana water on a party. Huh. I didn't even know that was a thing. Oh, come on. Dude, that's about to stop getting attacked for like 5 seconds. The Outsider. It's a pretty good one. Power unaffected by row. His accuracy is still the same, but it just slightly increases attack. So I'll go with it. And obtain the High Wind, which is Sid's final limit break. Five hit points. Oh, shoot. Why did I throw it? Didn't mean to throw a Phoenix down at it. Whoops. Unfortunately, like a lot of these enemies here are just a little too strong. I mean, probably if I came back at a slightly higher level. Okay. Actually, I think I'm gonna probably gonna call it right about here, actually. So, at least I'd explored, got the magnus materia that was from the red submarine, and explored this little area here, the sunken Relinka ship. So that's good. That's good. And maybe next time I could explore more of the underwater area before I head to Rocky Town, which I might actually consider doing that. Alright guys, this is DevilHunterXYZ, and until next time.